Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. Tariq, hey.
Hey.
Hey, boy, man, Hiromi is not his week, you know? Eggs or not, boy. He has no W's, going, for a good while now. I can't believe they're really doing this to him, you know, right?
To Hiromi?
I mean, not Hiromi, to, Jin, right?
Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
I was very confused when you said Hiromi.
I was very confused myself. I was thinking about Hiromi. I thought his name was, I don't know, his fucking color, it's fucking, I was thinking the other guy.
Wait, I'm sorry, are you thinking of Horobi?
Yeah, Horobi, yeah.
Okay, so you've gone through three Kamen Riders, and one of them is the correct one. I get it. There's a lot of outsiders to Kamen Rider Outsiders that could be outsiders but aren't outsiders. Because honestly, if I had to, pin it to somebody, Horobi honestly isn't the most outsider Kamen Rider. We already have a Suicide Squad member for Kamen Rider Outsiders from 01, but we went and got Horobi because apparently he's been turned to the side of... He's seen the light of Zane, and now
he got the good AI in him, you know, right? Right?
Yeah.
He's here to serve God. They installed him with the Jesus program.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm here to preach the... I'm fuck, what is it? Not enlightenment. Newborn? No, fuck. Like a reborn Christian, porn star. He is out here yes, I know that I've preached the word of... I know that I was part of the sinful acts of depravity, but now I'm here to preach the good word of Jesus.
Yeah, you know, look. So what if I try to commit genocide like 2 years ago, you know? I've seen the errors of my way, you know, right? All life is precious, you know, right?
Yeah.
But boy, and man, Horobi is...
Horobi. Yeah, Horobi has a Destruction Boy is real bad. He's somehow he's doing this shit, and it's not his week because he's dealing with the weakest of all the Saber Boys. Boy, Kamen Rider Outsiders. Did you want to see all your least favorite characters come together? Sometimes some of your most favorite characters come together.
Yeah,
but in this case...
But by contract, we have to bring in their least favorite too, you know, right? Look, it's the monkey paw, you know? You guys wanted Desast back, all right? We brought back Desast, you know, right? But hey...
But was Ren necessary? Was he in any way, ever, in the entire plot of Kamen Rider Saber, necessary? I would argue sometimes.
Without him, no Desast, you know, right?
No, that's absolutely... Remember when Desast was brought back by Caliber 1? Or technically Caliber 2? And he was like, I brought you back so that you can go fight. And then it was like, okay. And then he showed up and was kind of rivaling with the Rider F boys. And then he just fucked off for what was it, 10, 12 episodes?
You know, look, he was discovering Twitter, you know, back then, Twitter, you know, he was discovering, oh wow, man.
Hey, he really had that, that shit on lock. No, hold on. The website formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, but back then it was just it was actually called Twitter, you know, right? Yeah.
Now the X stands for his swordsman stuff.
I hate that. I don't know why every single fucking news article, every news site, every news anchor needs to fucking remind us what the fuck X is. Right? It's like, just fucking say X.
Because literally everyone would go, what the fuck is... No, for the exact reason of what you said, people... Yes, they need to remind people that it used to be Twitter. Because if all of a sudden they say from X account, it's just what the fuck is this? Twitter died so unceremoniously to the general public that... I think it is a Prince situation where it's the artist formerly known as Twitter Like that is where we're at. That is absolutely what it is.
Oh man,
and it's
the platform formerly known as Twitter.
Could you imagine if Google went away tomorrow and if Google bought Bing tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. And then changed all of its domains to Bing, and everybody's fucking like homepage on Chrome was Bing. People would still be if you search it on Bing, formerly known as Googling it, that is exactly what fucking Elon Musk has done.
We could be binging it, right?
Yeah, we could bing it all over the place. Bing it back and forth. We could be bing-bonging all over the place. Yeah, it's that level of insane, stupid shit that truly makes that truly lets things sink in about fucking Elon Musk. Anyway, hey, everybody's least favorite character in Kamen Rider is back.
Outsider, episode 2. But for us, this is the 5th
episode 5
Outsider series, right?
Yeah. Episode 5 of the Outsider Saga, but episode 2 of the Outsider Saga, because there's an episode 0 of the Outsider Saga, and also 2 episodes of a thing with Gen and fucking Thouser that are also part of the Outsider Saga. Jesus Christ, please make it stop.
I still fucking hate everything about the concept of Outsiders, right? Right, let's go back. Boy, hey, I don't know when that auto recording is, but let's go back to Boy. Do you think they only recorded the Ren cameo, quote unquote, and the Rika and Dorino because he was just on set that day to film the Outsiders? Like, since you're here, you might as well film this,
Again, this is one of those things of this is super out of continuity, but so when we watched the Sabella Durandal thing, right? And we were looking at a bunch of shit, talking with William about it, blah blah blah. I looked at stuff, and then I saw that Ryoga Kamen Rider Durandal has in the last appearance he had, or the most recent appearance he had before that came out.
Okay.
When it was the last appearance was the Trio of Dark Sins, the movie that they had.
Yeah, the one that takes place 19 years in the future.
That happens in a flashback or flash forward, right? That's that is still in real time yet to come. He has a mustache like fucking Vegeta in Dragon Ball GT, and it's just so. By this account, Saber ends. Its story ends.
Yeah.
6 years from 6 years. But I'm saying the actual chronological supposed date that Saber is supposed to end is 2029. But based on the fact that Ryoga still doesn't have his stupid Vegeta Dragon Ball GT mustache, in the Sabella Durandal thing is...
I think they specifically said it's been a year since the event, right?
I honestly don't remember.
I was also looking at the wiki of it, and the wiki authority says, this takes place a year after the event of the last episode.
Okay, but so take that into account, but then... Because Ren is just perpetually, the little, ninja twink boy of the group.
Yeah, look, he's on his journey, he's on his journey of self-discovery.
I get that. But I'm assuming this takes place, I don't know if this takes place after the movie, or after the Saber spinoff with Sabella and Durandal, or whatever. Which one is it? Right? Because one is almost like a 10-year time skip, and the other is present day. But then that still raises the question about where 01 is supposed to lay into that timeline, because literally Horobi is here. So the timeline's all fucked. It's all fucked. This is such an insane thing.
I mean, if we're still going on our original theory of everything right, is happening real time as a date of release, right? Because I think we looked at this was like January 2023, right, or something like that.
I think it was April. It's either January or April.
Let's see. Yeah, boy, I went on the wiki. Boy, the third bullet point, episode 2. I don't like that. That's the third bullet point, you know.
Yeah, hey, look, threes. Sometimes threes are twos. Okay.
Oh, April. Yep, it is April, right? We have to assume this takes place. Boy, you look, thanks to the wiki. The wiki supposed to Kamen Rider. This episode takes place after Ren's appearance in the Saber and Durandal spinoff.
Okay, so alright, so this is still... Fuck. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's trust the wiki. Anyway, Ren has a new friend, and his friend is his other self. Once again, the lonely boy eating ramen in the park by himself might be a little bit crazy and a little bit homeless and have no one to talk to. Oops.
Yeah, you know, right? I mean, look, at least he still kept... hey, mental health is a serious thing. Boy, but hey, you know what the worst part is, right? So, I don't know if you've watched episode 3 yet, or read about
I haven't... I've stopped myself, but I'll certainly watch it.
I read episode 3, and I'll let you know, there is a terrific English-speaking character that appears,
Oh,
you know?
Jesus! Okay, so I thought you were going to talk about the other reveal, which... Because I also read things about episode 3, or at least revealed a certain identity about Zane. And I went,
oh man, boy, the fact that we are talking about 2 reveals for 2 different characters is absolutely crazy right now.
Yeah, look, all I'm saying is some people might want to do the time warp again and run a train on somebody's sister.
And then some people, you know, just likes to speak some good old English, you know, right?
It's just this. It's like this. Honestly, Outsiders feels like if you the feeling of. And I can only describe this in these terms, but the feelings of living either on your own or just, like being the person that, like, being the, not necessarily, like, provider of your family, but, like, knowing that you have money but an empty fridge, and you're just like, I could go out and, like, go buy food, or I could food wars this shit and go figure out a way to make this into food, make what's left over in the fridge food. There's not that much there, but I think I can make this work, and that is what they're forcing through. It's just like, hey, have you ever tried a one slice of whole wheat bread, one slice of white bread, pepper jack cheese, ketchup, a slice of red onion, and some basil as a sandwich? No? Well, you're gonna find out what that tastes like now. None of these characters fit with each other now. Like, it made sense. It worked with Thouser and it's worked with 01 and X8, because they both had a focus on, like, industry and technology. We're bringing in so many other disparate characters that it's fucking mind-boggling. Not simply by the fact of we have... This episode starts off with hyper-technological Horobi challenging fucking Ren to a fight. And also, I want to point out...
He just casually finds him on the street, right? He's like,
he casually finds him on the street.
You Kamen Rider Kenza, and you want to join the team, you know?
Yeah,
right?
And you'll learn to believe in the word of Jehovah soon. And then he just walks off. The amount of characters, like Kamen Riders, that come out to, like, recruit people and then just decide to fuck off and not do anything with this shit is insane. Because it's like, we could have an interaction here. No, I don't feel like it. and they just walk the fuck off, which is an insane fucking
And
like.
look, you got 5 minutes to respond to this offer, or it's gone forever. Right? I'm only gonna be look. I'm in your neighborhood. I'm asking your neighbor. If they want solar, I'm offering you this offer too. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
But it's only
exactly
for so
like
long.
that. Right. I'll say back to what I was trying to make the point over, but boy, hey, so we see evil Red, like Red talking to his evil. Hey,
yeah.
back to what I was trying to make the point over, boy, do you think this is his fucking demon?
I forgot that watching that, Daiji was the one in the Revice movie that had his demon show up. No, it was
Kawa. Yeah,
it was Kawa. Yeah, Kawa. That it was Kawa that had his demon show up against Daiji and what was his name? Kagero?
Kagero.
Kagero, yeah. When Kagero fought him, yeah. So I was like, oh, cool, we get to see his demon again. And then I went, wait, we've never seen this before, ever. This wasn't present ever in Saber. What the fuck is this? Like, that seems like a really great thing to have been, like, in a crossover movie between Saber and fucking Revice. Never happened. Never fucking happened before. What the fuck is this shit?
Right, it's the fact that ever since the Revice established that within this multi-universal fucking story that everyone just happens to everyone just lives in adjacent prefectures to each other now, right?
I just have a little bit of darkness in me.
Yeah, everyone has a demon inside of them, right? Right, like, do you think this is fucking Red's inner demon?
Yes, I bet it is. And honestly, because we're recording this, and even though episode 3 of Outsiders is already out, episode 4 is not yet out.
Oh no, it's out. It's out.
Wait, it is?
Yep, it's out. I have it saved. I have it saved right now.
Wait, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Oh, wait. No, you're right. Episode 4 is out. Episode 5, I'm sorry. As of episode 5, we have not
I don't think
added...
they even announced episode 5 yet.
Yeah, but I mean...
But I'm gonna assume that episode 4 ends with see you in episode 5. I'm like, oh, okay. Sure.
I mean, yeah, because based off of what I'm looking at with... Yeah, based off what I was looking at with... What I spoiled for myself about episode 4, which is the 5th installment of the proper Outsiders narrative, because everything is fucked numerically, is... We still haven't gotten a Revice, like, carryover. And clearly if we're willing to go back to Saber, right? There's nothing stopping them from going to fucking Revice and pulling from...
Boy, man.
Kamen Rider Evil or something. I mean, what's the opposite of good? Pure good? Evil, obviously. I don't fucking know. Will we have to deal with the atrocity that is Kamen Rider Olteka showing up?
Man, I don't think we're gonna get a Revice Rider. I think we're getting a Revice character instead, right? As I said, I have spoiled myself for the appearance of episode 3 of a particular
yes, a certain character shows up. I'm just saying, it just feels like... How much are we actually going to, like, commit to the bit on this? That, like, is this gonna be a thing for, like, all future Kamen Rider series where it's just like, hey, you might have a demon character inside of you. Everybody has their fucking,
Look, everyone has a little darkness in there.
Yeah,
right?
Everybody has their mirror world version of
boy,
themselves.
Right?
Ooh, I can be your Angle or your Devil. But yeah,
also, I just think it's hilarious how Red's evil self is just him with fucking black eyeshadow and I guess messed up hair.
No, eyeliner. It's not even eyeshadow. It's just messy eyeliner. He just looks like he's been crying and letting the eyeliner get runny.
It's fucking
He's
crazy.
doing his spooky, scary makeup. Anyway, yeah, so Ren notices a bunch of fucking Megiddo show up. They're running
What
away.
the fuck's with that, right?
Yeah, wow, that's so crazy.
I thought Durando was gonna deal with that,
I
That's
thought
why
that
I
the whole
thought-
point of Toma sacrificing himself was to deal with that. Anyway, here's this fucking android Terminator from the future, or whatever, showing up with a techno bow, shooting down every single one of them. I guess I don't have to do anything anymore.
Yeah. At least he knows he's a Kamen Rider,
I guess so.
Right?
And then Horobi, in all of his refound, Jesus talk, is like, please join Zane. And he's like,
That's right.
Ren's like, I don't know about this.
Please put your
I've trusted
faith in
too many
God,
people before.
Right?
Yeah.
Zane
I
will
won't
eradicate all the evil in the world, right?
fool me 3 times. I won't believe in that. No. And then Horobi just walks the fuck off. And then
Like I said, he's like, I think look, I'm gonna be here in the next area.
yeah.
For the
Hey,
next 5
come
minutes,
find me if you want to see me.
I'm gonna be right over there.
And then we're right
I'll
back
be
to
from the train
Foundation X.
station Preaching this to random people.
Yeah,
Hey,
I've got books out there for everybody.
Right? There's enough pamphlet, right? I have pamphlet, I have a business card, I got instructional DVDs with me as well, right?
Oh,
you want
God,
some
yeah.
beads? You want to give me
Yeah.
$5 and I'll give you this string of beads, for you to pray with too, right?
Yeah. And then and then we cut to Foundation X, which
Yeah.
still
With our
don't know what the fuck.
with our favorite character who finally makes his reappearance,
His
right?
full appearance. He's
Yeah.
everything's revealed. And then it's like, oh yeah.
This is what the this is what Saber has been trying to start with the entire. This is what Saber the whole point of Saber and the Ghost crossover. It wasn't because there was written by the same writer who wanted a resolution to his fucking Saber story. It's like, oh no, I planned for this since the beginning. Ever since I wrote Kamen Rider Ghost in was Ghost 2015 or?
I think it was 2015 or it's either 2015 or 2014.
Since I first wrote Kamen Rider Ghost, this was my big plan. I've been playing the long con. Right?
Yeah.
Remember Foundation X? Remember how we set that up in early 2010 Kamen Riders to be a really big threat, and then we just resolved it by the middle of 2010 and never bother bringing it up again? It's so
2020,
fucking
yeah.
Right? Like that was the whole point of Heisei Generation Fight over whatever the fuck, right? They finally got rid of Foundation X, and the fact that they're just bringing them back now is like, oh, sure, okay, yeah. I guess, right? I mean, sure, I don't think it matters what evil organization. There's so many evil non-Nazi organizations they could have brought back. This could have been Foundation Y for all I fucking care about.
It could have been Z. Z's cool. It's cool with the kids.
Oh, Foundation. Foundation. They should have called him AZ for Antizine, right?
Oh, shit. That would have been really cool. That's not what they did, though. That's not what they did at all. Instead, they made a fucking weird-ass choice.
Oh, man. Like I said, I don't know who the fuck is asking for Foundation X to appear in Kamen Rider. It's like, when it goes back to the problem, like with the whole Outsider and his entire placement, it's like, who the fuck is watching this? Like, who's this being set up for? Like, right? There's been no actual reference to Outsider in any of the main, like Ace is not be like, man, yeah, couple guys showed up to me trying to enter the game,
Honestly,
right?
This entire shit could be completely. I appreciate Geet so much more now because of the multiple world resets that happen within the proper timeline of Geets. Mm-hmm. Literally everything that happens, everything else that's happened before, could just be completely erased by the time that series is over. Like, you can just imagine that, like, yeah, anyway, so we're living in a world where don't worry about that. This is all done.
What the fuck is that, right? Yeah, this is like, who is fucking asking for fun? I mean, right, like, this should have just been Chuck. They should have just been Chakra at this point, right? I don't fucking care. Look, Japan will always go back to Nazis, right? They love that. They love those cults.
The only reason I can think they went with Foundation X is because they were like, it makes more sense because in Heisei there were more actual rival or antagonistic Kamen Riders, you know? Right? It wasn't... Because initially it was just like
I said, the last appearance of, like I said, I think the last appearance of Foundation was in the Heisei Generation movie.
God, I gotta look back at what that...
But who the fuck was asking for Foundation X to make a reappearance? Like, oh yeah, it's been 10 years. We've been hiding in the shadows. We've been building up members, you know?
What was the last time they showed up? Was it Double? It wasn't Double, right? It was...
No, I'm pretty sure it was the Heisei... It was
but
the
I'm trying to
Heisei
remember
Generation movie.
I'm trying to remember when that came out.
Let's see. Fuck. Oh, man. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yep. According to this, the last person was Heisei Generation File, built and X-Sync with Legend Riders. Yeah.
Okay, so it ended with Build. It ended with
Yeah,
Build.
so that was 2017, right? So yeah, it's been 6 years. You're like Foundation, they've been listening to the people. They've been hearing, you know, how people are asking, hey, when is Foundation X gonna show up again? You know, right? What's their deal? You know, right?
Yeah, it's. Oy.
Wait, what the fuck?
But yeah,
man,
fucking...
Wait, did oh wait, no, that was okay. That was a different one. Fuck, I'm just reading through this right now, and I'm just fucking.
Oh wow,
it.
I forgot that this is the first time. Wait, hold on. I guess it's based off of like when you watched and when it came out, because I guess this was when Grease appeared like for the first time. I did not remember that.
Yeah,
but I guess I watched it out of order.
Oh man, this is just so boggling to me. But yeah, hey look, they brought back Desast. They're like, hey look, we can trust you, Desast. Hey, you, we know you like listening to orders, you know, right? You know.
Yeah. You didn't immediately be revived in your actual series and immediately go rogue. You'll never go rogue again, right? Anyway, I'm going rogue. I'm going rogue. I don't give a shit.
With me too. Hey man,
I don't give a shit.
Right.
Yeah, you left it right next to me.
The first page, Desast betrays everyone. It's literally the first chapter of the book.
It's in the subtitle of the book. Desast, the guy who betrays people.
Man, I just love the other guy, not the guy with the log. He's like, man.
You mean, I'm sorry, hold on. Do you mean Rando Joseph? That's his real name, by the way. That is the character name that they gave him. It is it's Rondo, but it is Rando Joseph. Also, I'm just gonna pull up a picture of him and tell me that he doesn't look like people that we've played against in Yu-Gi-Oh. That is somebody that would show up at Dream and smell bad.
No, that's the other guy, the one that's standing next to him.
Oh, you mean the tall dude?
Yeah, Cole, right? Of course, his name is
Cole. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love you. He's like, yep, I saw that coming, you know.
This didn't go well when we brought back Horby, and he said, I'm a reformed man, I've seen the light of God, I've died at least 2 times, I would like to, try to do better on this, span of life. Maybe we shouldn't have brought, like, I know he was evil at first, but in case you didn't watch, what was it? What was the 0-1 side series with Metsubo Jinrai?
Oh, was it just Metsubo Jinrai? Wasn't that it?
What?
Wasn't it called Metsubo Jinrai?
No, I think it was like Others or something. Yeah. It was...
Well, yeah, 0-1 Others, Metsubo Jinrai, right?
Yeah. So, well, okay, that's what I'm saying. Is like, in case you didn't watch in case you didn't watch any of the Others fucking media, he's actually a good guy now, so you fucked up. You should have known that, like, he was gonna choose, like, the side of good. He's not a bad guy anymore, he's a good guy. Honestly, the most unhinged character that they should have, like, tried to recruit is, hey, look, little green boy who likes to fight people and doesn't know how to deal with his own inadequacies. But, like, this is very much a thing of, like, hey, this didn't go as you planned, but it did work kind of the way that you wanted it to, of like, well, I needed Desast to go out and kind of like become a Kamen Rider and kind of like recruit people and like kind of be a force for like our Outsiders team. And while that did technically work, this definitely wasn't what you thought it was going, how you thought it was going to go. Because like, it's like, hey, if Horobi gets corrupted enough, maybe Ark will show up. He'll stop leaving the sex doll that's hanging around Thouser and just, he'll take over. Sure. Fuck it.
Alright. But hey, look, Ren can't believe that Desast is back. It's like, oh, man.
Reasonable. Seeing as he killed it himself, reasonable.
Yeah, in front of him, too. He watched this guy die in front of him, too. Right?
Yeah.
Telling him, like, hey, live a good life. Don't be like me, right? Boy, man, look, I might have been shitposting for all, but I'm dying with no money, right?
Yeah, hey, kid,
right?
There's only so much value in being a meme lord on Reddit. Karma can only go so far.
But all this, I might have amassed all this internet karma, but it doesn't do it. I can't use this for anything, right? There's a reason why we're still eating these fucking cup noodles.
Ramen,
right?
This ramen shit with fucking pickled red ginger and going like, eat the pickled red ginger, it's the only fresh thing in this.
It's the only nutrient you're gonna get.
Yeah. Anyway, fucking, Ren and Desast fight long enough and publicly enough that Horobi shows up and goes, what the fuck are you doing?
And then I just love he's just literally just showing up, right? It's not like he and Ren are hanging out and he's trying to still convert him with like, right? He's just
been hanging around going, he'll come around eventually, and when he needs me, just like Batman, I'll show up. And then he just shows up, interrupts their fight. The two Ren and Desast put their differences aside to go, fuck off, bitch. And then that immediately turns Horobi back into Ark.
It's so fucking... This is such a fucking insane sequence of events, right?
Why is this happening?
This is like the most arbitrary, like, this is like such a fucking forced conflict that is happening,
Yeah, it's it's just like we needed.
Hex doesn't even bother going after this. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna let him run around, right? Like they
and also the idea
that we send a monster after Desast to force him to become evil, right? But
also
Desast
the
fact for Horobi to show up and to do all this stuff, right?
But also allowing Horobi to be out there because they think that it'll turn back into. Fuck, well, it's Arc is it Arc Horobi or Arc Zero? That's the problem. That is a problem that I actually had at the end of 01 was different, like, finding a difference between, Arc Zero and then, what was the other, what was Aruto's form? Because there's Arc Zero and then there's Arc. It's another Arc thing. Oh fuck! God damn it.
Arc 1? Was that it?
Arc 1. Yeah, it was Arc 1, and then there's Arc 0, and then Arc 1, right? And so it's like, okay, so we gotta go back to that form. Like, there's oh god damn it. I'm ignoring stage plays. Arc 0.
Arc 0 is the broken, it's the incomplete form, right? And Arc 1.
Yeah, and then there's Arc 1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my point. Is just like there's Arc 1, and there's Arc 0, and it's like, okay, so we bet on getting this one character that again got evangelized by God, saw the light.
I love how he's still talking about Jesus during the middle of this fight.
Yeah,
like, hey,
if we can just get him to relapse to Satan, he'll turn back into what we need him to, and then he'll turn into
right?
And then he'll turn back into a bad guy, and then he can join our team because again, and this is just right, like pointing out We already saw Arc Thouser, right? With the fuck. It was the first one, right? With Gem and Thouser before the smart brain shit. And so it's like, okay, so Arc already has a relationship with Thouser, who is in some level of communication with your organization, or at least they're both working to stop Zane. Why do you need Arc to show up in Horobi? Why do you need to revive Horobi to show? Couldn't you just make another Metsubo Jinriser to give to Thouser's like secretary, and she could just
who is already fucking hosting the AI brain
is already hosting the AI, honestly, consensually, right? You could just do that. But you're making this so much more unnecessarily complicated. And like, because you're just trying to, I guess, name drop or face drop.
Oh boy, let's say we get 2 arcs out, you know, we get Arc 1 and we get Arc 0 on our team, you know?
No, they want Arc 1, they want Arc 0 and they want Arc Thouser. We're not gonna get Aruto. We're just gonna get Arc Thouser and Arc 1, or Arc 0, fuck. God damn it. This is my problem with Arc. It's a stupid fucking, it's just the same thing, but different. Anyway, fuck, yeah. Desast and Ren decide to run from the killer T2 robot that is here about the absolute accumulated malice. Also, I just want to point out that once again, this really feels like the entire concept of this whole Outsiders bit is specifically Arc trying to not get killed again. Because it's like, Zane is like, I'm gonna destroy every like bit of human malice out in the world. And Arc went,
hey, no more evil, you know, no more sins, you know.
And then Arc went, oh fuck, that's literally my entire thing. That's all that I am. I am the AI that went rogue and learned all about.
I am Malice incarnated, you know.
I am Ultron. Oh no, I'm a puppet with no strings. They will put the strings back on me and put me down.
I cannot let Vision be built, you know. Right?
Yeah, like actually, this is it's very much this is Age of Ultron. He's going, I've got to put a team together. The Avengers, the Revengers, please save me. And I can only get you to join me by beating your asses.
Eastern European sibling, you know, right?
Yeah, these are my European siblings, Ren and Desast. Anyway, Ren. Speaking of that, Ren immediately passes Ren immediately passes the fuck out and does not fucking do anything. Just he's out of the fucking.
Hey, look, Arc is a strong guy. You know how are you supposed to?
I mean, yes. I mean, to be fair, Kenzan has no upgrade forms, no ability to really modify himself to anything better than what he is.
What do you mean? He has 2 swords, you know? His entire gimmick. He has 2 swords and he can turn into a big shuriken.
But hold on. But hold on.
Showing Sasuke with that big shuriken.
Yes, but hold on.
Man, doing that now, it's really fucking weird.
Yes, when they kept making it seem like that was his whole thing, like that was going to be his trademark weapon. Yeah. And then he used it once and never again. Except for episode 65 of Boruto.
He used it in the Gara fight, and then that was it, right?
I don't even think he used it in the Gara fight, but I know that he used it in episode 65 of of Boruto. Or was it 63? Was it 63 or 65? Which was the one
Oh, man.
I don't remember, but point is, hey, we could have had this be a thing about Ren finally accepting Desast's death and using Desast's book to give himself a new form, or like give himself a power-up or something. Nope. Nope. Desast's book is just gonna change, and the sword is just gonna change.
Look, this is still the entire thing. This thing still exists as some weird Bandai promotion.
I mean, truly,
thingy, you know,
truly, right? Man, we could have had. Do you realize? Oh fuck. No, we did get a trifold book for for Espada, right?
Yeah. It was a stupid movie book.
It was the movie book. Okay, the movie book where it was bad. Okay, because I was gonna say, I thought that at first it was his like full combo form, but it's not. It's just his. He did get a trio book, but like, god damn, Desast got a full like
this goes back
sword.
I don't know how to. Boy, do you think Toma is like paying it? Like, wasn't the whole point him supposed to be in charge of the Wonder World, making sure like, I don't like. Wasn't it supposed to like? Isn't Toma's entire job was like make sure this not happen again?
I mean,
like,
clearly he's letting Megiddo through the fucking gate, so fuck it, right? Like, he's already way past the point of like fixing this shit.
Man, look, hey, like, it's been a while since we watched Saber, but I don't remember how the fuck the Senkai sword were formed. Right, I don't remember it was like some weird ancient rock, or can you just materialize a fucking Senkai sword like this out of thin air?
Yeah, are you talking about are you talking about like a sword? Or are you talking about the like celestial sword that he had at the end?
I think the swords in general, right? Because the whole
because his sword evolved into like the fucking what the fuck was it called?
The cross sword, right?
Yeah, the cross. His sword evolved, like the flame sword evolved in the cross sword, and then it went back to normal. And I think technically in the movie it did come back, like just because he willed it, and like I guess.
So I guess you can just will Senkai sword into existence. You know?
I mean, with the addition of like Solomon and Storius, like it makes sense, like that swords can just kind of be created because of books, but like it also feels like stories have to happen.
That's literally just willed this sword. I was like, boy, man, yeah, hey, look, the guy that owns that has access.
Wait, hold on. It is his Reddit karma did matter. Okay, hold on. Do you remember a series that came out, I think like 8 years ago, 2015 or so, 2015, maybe 2016, called Recreators?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing was about like characters from stories coming out and
legally distinct characters, you know.
Yeah, not Gundam, not Gundam, not Saber, not Gundam, not Saber, not Jotaro, not a Stan. Yeah, not Hatsune Miku, this isn't Precure. These are all different characters, right? All these legally distinct characters, right? If you remember from the final plot, because the major villain was that this essentially fan fiction character came to life.
The power of fan fiction, yeah.
Right, the power of fan fiction was out there to destroy the world, right?
Yeah.
So they left it up to they basically put it out to the at least as I remember. They put it
the hentai game girl.
They unleashed it to the power. They unleashed it to the power of the internet and Rule 34 to be like, hey, ruin this character, nerf her so bad. Nerf her so bad that that we can beat her because right now she's way too OP. This OC is too OP. We've got to stop her. Internet, do your worst, right? That's how they beat her, right? That is how Desast got his power. That is why he did all the shit posts. That is why he was on the Reddits and the Twitters and the Instagrams. He needed to create his own story. He needed to create his own narrative. He controlled the narrative.
By the way,
he built his own book.
The Caliber and Yuri sword were created by Tassel, by the way.
Okay, cool, great. But I'm just saying, he created his own narrative. He built his own book. He wrote the story for himself. That's why he was able to power up. He created his own book. He recreated his own book. And that's how it all worked out.
Senkai. You can't create
the magic just so long as you shitpost on the internet, you can create anything.
Yeah. Hey, this format looks cool. I'm fine with it.
Yeah. It's okay. As far as, I mean, honestly, it feels like a Caliber form, like a honestly like a base, like what Caliber's base form would have been.
How in Saber everyone had a fucking Sentai transformation and they brought it back for Desast. Like I said, they spent money and. Right, and for a one-time thing, at least within Saber, they got their money out of it, right? So unless, like I said, this goes back to I don't know how much Outsider is planned, but boy, I hope they reuse this fucking sequence again, or else they spend a bunch of money on this stupid transformation.
Especially based off of again looking forward, and I'm just gonna go back to the episode. I just want, or not the episode, I want to go back to the fucking last time. What is it? Oh, Jesus. What is it? The fucking, next episode of Outsiders. Yeah, based off the next 2 episodes of Outsiders, because also, the thing that we're getting with all the proper episodes of Outsiders is that we're not reusing certain characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, it's just like
it should be like
keeps moving over.
It should be Thouser, like maybe like coming back and be like, please just join my team, and then people go like, fuck you, we wanted to fight, like fuck off.
No,
but boy. Instead,
man, isn't that scene from which X-Men prequel movie was it? When they both went to the bar and met Wolverine, you know?
I think you're thinking of Wolverine No, I think you're...
No,
well...
is this the one when James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender went to the bar, right?
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about at the end of Wolverine Origins, or whatever, X-Men Origins Wolverine, when Patrick Stewart wheels himself out at the end of it, and you're like, oh my god!
Man, I think it was fucking probably First Passes when they were trying to recruit the team, and he told him to fuck off. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, he tells him to fuck off also in Origins, because he fights weird mute Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, and then just like wins that whole fight, and then fucking Charles Xavier wheels out in the fucking like bayou or something, and it's like, well, I guess that's that. Anyway,
look, I was expecting for Desast to use Red's book at some point, you know, right?
Again, it feels like there would have been a more reasonable reason to have them both if you were going to include some like thing of them combining forms or like passing on each other's powers or something, and so it's just like, no,
right? Like he picks up Red's book and he uses it to create his own book, right? You know, instead of like once again, the fact that these books are being rolled out of existence, right? Because at least with the other books, it's all established apparently that they're at least hand forged. Like you go to the swordsman like, hey, look, I brought the materials. Can you look? I did the monster quest. You know, I got the materials. Can you make me my weapon now? You know?
Yeah, no. You're gonna have to wait. Actually, you need to kill an entirely different monster to open up that weapon tree.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, hey, boy, like I said, Arc Zero gets beat, you know, like, boy, man, look, but Desast had this Kamen Rider, like, the Kamen Rider Desast, like, less than 5 minutes, and he's already, yeah, man, it's not looking
anyway,
good,
and then he winds up, hey, and then we get, but look, okay, there's Desast turning back to normal, which, again, feels like, what the fuck was the point of any of this? But also, another favorite villain, debatable of whether or not they're a villain, but a fucking villain character shows up. It's everybody's favorite character. It's N. I mean, what's her actual name?
Nico,
Naiba?
right?
Nico?
Saiba.
Yeah. Nico Saiba, yeah.
Nico?
Yeah. The girl that made copy and paste, let me copy your homework, but change it up a bit so that, like, it looks a little bit different for the entire Kamen Rider thing. Which, again, I'm a fan of Gaim. I'm a fan of Kabuto. I like when there are, and also Build. Like, I like it when they introduce like the generic foot soldier like Kamen Rider suits and stuff.
Yeah.
But when the Kamen Rider Chronicle shit happened, they were just so goddamn ugly, and she cool. She turned to the Chronos.
Her suit had a hat, you know, to make her different.
Exactly,
you know?
it was different slightly, and also, I mean, kudos to her for turning into Cronus for the first time. But like, fuck, man, like,
oh man,
God.
I pick up. I'm really looking at this. Oh boy, yeah, it's real fucking bad.
X-Aid was,
and in fact,
X-Aid was so bad. Like, was X-Aid okay? It went. Was it Gaim then X? No, what's the order for the last? So Gaim then Ghost.
X-Aid, Ghost.
Gaim, Ghost,
right?
X-Aid, Drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Gaim wasn't perfect for female Kamen Riders, but it had a strong female Kamen Rider and strong female characters, I would say. And then Ghost happened, and it was like, and then X-Aid happened, and it was like, hey, did you want more female Kamen Riders? Like, yeah. It's like, did you want them to fucking suck shit? It's like, no. I really was hoping we could, like, move forward and, like, do better. Nope, they suck shit. You've got Poppy, Papo Pipo, and you've got N, a literal mob character, a custom mob character. That is what she is as a Kamen Rider. And you're like, oh, shit. That sucks. I was really hoping for something cool. And then it's like, and then Drive went to, okay, we got better female characters, relatively. And then we got to fucking Build and Zio, and that was what it was until we got to. I feel like Reiwa has been a true renaissance of like, we can make a Kamen Rider female and also a relatively good character. Comparatively, like, Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? Nico's here, like, hey, don't kill him, you know? Don't
kill him.
Hey,
we gotta.
Need him.
Yeah, we need him.
You know? It's all part of the master plan, you know, right?
Yeah, the master plan, and I might actually
kill Hirobi, because if you kill Hirobi, Arc will be unleashed. You know, I don't.
Yeah, but
I
also
don't
I
understand
may have
what she's saying with this. When we know the fact that fuck, I don't remember the name of fucking the assistant robot, Ren, right? Yeah, Ren, right? When Ren has Arc in it, I don't know if this is supposed to be like an old, right? I'm not sure if Hirobi has like the old backup save of Arc. You know,
no, it's just that it's that somehow he's still connected to. He needs to shut off his Wi-Fi and operate on Bluetooth, and stop letting the local access network get into his fucking system.
Right, yeah, it's just real confusing how Nico's like, yeah, no, you can't kill Hirobi. If you kill Hirobi, the evil will be unleashed, you know? He's containing Arc. I was like, yeah, okay, Nico, sure. Man, you're not being kept up to speed, you know?
Yeah, actually, he's just still there.
Yeah, there's another one, you know? But hey, you know what? Desast's like, alright, I guess it's back to shit post,
yeah, fuck it. Anyway, fuck you, you, you're cool, bye.
I'm gonna log into the Kamen Rider Saber Twitter account and post, I live, bitch. Also, please go buy my P Bandai item now on sale, you know, right? Here you go. You can go buy the P Bandai Desast sword out to be released later this year. You know,
God. It's such a fucked thing because I mean, that's such a, it feels like such a fucked investment, like, to buy that, but I know there are people that are going to buy it, and it's just like, that's...
I mean, people love Desast, you know? They've been
claiming yeah, but it's just like, it's just such a bad, like, it's from a marketing standpoint, it can't be good business.
No, that's what I'm saying. The entire event, I mean, the entire existence of Outsider being exists just to prove like these weird one-off forms. It's insane, right? Because who's fucking knowing about this?
Hold on, wait. I gotta look up. What is I haven't looked up what the belt is for Zayn. Hold
I
on.
don't think they've announced it to be. Have they announced Zayn's belt as a?
I don't know if they've
actual
announced the
yet?
belt, but I haven't looked at the character to see what the belt is. Like, what do they call?
Oh, it's the Zayn driver.
Especially because Zayn is like because of who Zayn is, right? Because I assume at this point you know who he is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm looking at it, and there are I'm looking at it from okay, I'm on the page. We've got Zayn cards. Okay, so if it has cards, it's probably within a certain range of characters or like belt types, and it's probably following, like, it's probably a knockoff of the character that he's based off of as a card, right? Oh, what the fuck? Let's see. Kamen Rider Zayn driver, okay. Yeah, okay, wow, the Zayn driver looks like the Thouser driver. Yeah, oh, cool, great. Yep, cool, yep, the full spoilers are there. That's, I mean, I knew a lot of this, but Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Yeah, look, Nico's Cyber convinces Desast to not kill Hirobi, and Desasta's like, okay, and then he just fucking walks off. He's like, all right, cool, and then fucking Nico's like, oh man, this is what a crazy thing. Well, guess I'm just gonna call BORUTO and be like, hey, be like, hey, can you guys get rebuilt Kamen Rider Chronicle? This is what we need to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we need to call in a stockholder meeting, right? Yeah, it's getting real bad, right? But this plan to build like the good rider team against the evil rider team not working out, right? But if you think about it, right? If you think about the player count right now, it's pretty even. Foundation X did not recruit Desast, but the Zayn team did not recruit Ren. Right? So everyone's still on neutral ground. Like, by the end of the day, no one got an advantage over the other, right?
Yeah, we managed to come out of this interaction as a draw.
Right? And as long as they didn't win, that's all that matters, I guess. Right?
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah, boy, hey, look, that's episode 2. I get they want to bring back the Zax, he's a favorite, but man, what a fucking weird thing to bring him back into, right? He's just there. He's chilling now. He's wandering the world. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna be doing after this, right? For how long?
I hope there's a paper shredder function in the actual driver.
Oh, you read how the power works? Oh, yeah, I think it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it? Anything else you want to say about episode 2?
Episode 2. It's truly episode 2 is truly a crazy episode 5.
Hey, but next time, Tariq, don't worry, hey, brush up, hey, get out that English dictionary and look for cool verbs to use, to describe stuff.
Oh, God.
Our favorite
back
boy,
to class again. Yeah.
is coming back. All right, that's it. We're ending this. All right, we spent a lot of time on this. All right, that's this week's video. Okay, thanks, bye.